Hello everyone. So in our last session we have discussed a caselet, that is preparation of sanitizer from the alcohol of mahua flowers. Because that session was based on natural resource base, and our this session will be based on human resource base. Yes, we humans are resources too. I know we humans use other resources, but we too are resources. We are also resources to our planet. We are resources to one another. For an employer, her employees are the resources, human resources. So in a society, where do we need these human resources? To create the workforce, to run the socio-economic system, to run various systems in a region, in a country, like legal system or any other systems. And yes, to form the society, because we humans are social animals. And so in rural areas as well. So now let's discuss some traits of rural areas human resource base. People of rural areas are very close to those local NGOs who work for them. They rely on those local NGOs. And that's why before many times I have said that whenever you will go to start any intervention in rural areas, first negotiate with the local leaders, local influencers. NGOs are one of those local influencers. And yes, rural people are very hard working. Skilled, unskilled is a matter of the market demand, is a matter of market requirement. You can impart skills on them by checking that what is the current trend in market. But their ability to do hard work is an opportunity which must be tapped. And yeah, due to a lack of various facilities in rural areas, rural people have a tendency to migrate. They migrate just to improve their standard of living and nothing else. But if they will start getting all sorts of facilities in their region itself, then yeah, the rate of migration will be reduced. And yes, rural people are quite hesitant to any types of new changes, because they're vulnerable. If not socially, but at least economically, they are vulnerable. That's why they are resistant to change. They don't want to take any sort of risk. And yeah, like I always said, that there is infrastructure facility is quite poor in rural areas, and that's why they are deprived of latest technologies. And all these things might be sounding just loofuls, but for an entrepreneur, all these are opportunities. An entrepreneur can tap these opportunities and can start a great business venture. Like, as rural areas are deprived of technology, so they can start any technological intervention or can open any incubation center. And yeah, like they have a tendency to migrate. So if an entrepreneur will create employment opportunities, then definitely the migration rate will be reduced. And they're hesitant to change. For this, you need to have very great social skills. You need to bring some social innovations as well. And yeah, their ability to do hard work is itself a great opportunity. We just need to impart the right skills on them. So in this way, one can utilize the human resources of rural areas. So in this session, my dear friends, we have discussed in a very general manner the basic traits of rural people. We'll discuss a more about human resource base in our coming sessions. So before coming for the next session, please do a secondary research on the challenges faced by rural people. to grow and develop as a human being, to bring overall development in their life. Do a secondary research on it and then come back for the next session, and so that we can make our session an interactive one. Till then, take care. Goodbye.